of North Korea, which is a really mysterious country. It's a strange country. It's a country which has put itself on another planet somehow. But also we want to help to raise some, not only attention, but some seed money, because there's a hospital, children's hospital, that will be explained later, that there is some way we can get some support to children in North Korea. And so, as you can see from the slides going on here, it's a very serious country. We want to have a good time, and we really appreciate your coming out and artists. We have a lot of really nice performers, and they've given their time freely to be here today. I'm going to start off with a song which is called Change. And I'd like to introduce Kinoe and George is going to accompany me on this song. We're going to do this We're World Express as a trio. I hope you enjoy this song called Change. Change is gonna come. It's the only thing we want. The best thing I could find. With emptiness and hatred left behind. Change, it's sure gonna be. It's the greatest thing you see. And I know in my soul, your path will turn to gold, and you'll turn around to see you are free. So next I'm going to introduce a wonderful dancer, and she comes all the way from India. I'm just going to put these things down, and maybe George, could you take these to the stage there? And we're going to clear the stage. So. It's my also job as an MC. So this is, I'd like to introduce you to Nishi Joshi Bhatt. and she comes from Guildford in Surrey. She's a classical Indian traditional dance and has actually done solo performances for Bollywood since 4 years old. She's very well experienced and she does Indian functions and many parts of the UK. And this particular dance is called a Ganesh Vandana, which is to take away all obstacles away from life. Can we give her a big hand, please?
us here, but this is Robin,
Hello.
my dear colleague from Vietnam.
Peer grab microphones.
Me.
Oh, let's see. Sorry about that. Okay. You know, UPF, for those of you who know it, is to do with organizing people coming together, doing things for the betterment of society, really working together to get things done through the ideal of UPF principles and fatherhood. But actually, there's a lot of other things we do that people don't see. One of whom is this kind of event. So we took the plunge, Robin and I, to decide to actually help, together with our team, to do this event tonight. So we hope you enjoy it. You're very welcome. It's lovely to see you here. And we have, pardon? You can't see? You can't hear? Can you hear me now? Okay. So we have lovely performances and lovely audience too. Thank you for coming, and please enjoy yourselves. If there's anything you need, please come to see us and we'll help you.
Just wanted to say something maybe about the significance in that I think so, the significance of the event is actually Korea. For Universal Peace Federation, it's a very special country because that's where it was founded. And Daeseol it's from Korea. And in a sense, its unification, it represents a dream for not just that country, but the wider world. It's one of the last divided nations in the world. So creating a united Korea is one of the goals of our movement, and also freeing the people from the pain and the suffering that they're going through at the moment. So the Children's Medical Project is also very special because the children are the innocent victims in this. And creating a hospital in Pyongyang for the children is very special. You'll hear a bit more later on. Thank you very much everyone for coming and supporting this.
Thank you very much, Robin. Really appreciate it. Now, next, shall we welcome all the way from actually this very house is Mr. Song-Jong Choi. He's from South Korea. Can we give him a big hand? He's going to sing a Korean folk song.
Good evening, everyone. Really? Okay, so my name is Song-Jong Choi, originally from Korea. But since 2008, I'm living in England with my family here. You will see one small child at the back. So, okay, so I prepared 2 Korean folk songs. Before I sing, as a Korean, I was born in the situation where, it was normal to see that North-South is divided. Because when I was born, it's already like that, yeah? So, when I went to Korea this time, February, I saw there were like a reunion. Basically, between, North and South, they had the opportunity, family could meet up each other. So one thing I was really sad, emotional, was that one father was from South, and daughter was from North. And they haven't met for 60 years.
Wow.
And so it was it was quite emotional for me as well. So I wanted to just share with that. Okay, so I'll sing one song called 천년바위.
It's about asking about life. Are you going to live a life with a full of green, or what kind of life you want to live? And it's saying in the end, without any greedy desire, I want to become like very joyful, and I want to be like a rock solid person who can live according to my faith and standard. This is I hope you enjoy. 동양 저편에 먼 동이 뜨면 철새처럼 떠나리라. 세상 어딘가 마음 줄 곳을 집시되어 또 찾으리라. 생은 무엇인가요? 삶은 무엇인가요? 부질없는 욕심으로 살아야만 하나. 소산 저 너머 해가 기울면 접으리라 날개를. 내가 숨쉬고 내가 있는 곳 기쁨으로 밝히리라. 생은 무엇인가요? 삶은 무엇인가요? 부질없는 욕심으로 살아야만 하나. 이제는 아무것도 그리워 말자. 생각을 하지 말자. 세월이 오가는 길목에 서서 천년밥이 되리라. 천년밥이 되리라. Another song is a little bit more rocky, more than previous one. Yeah, this song, the original singer is saying, describing about their parents, how much they are longing to visit North Korea, their hometown, just at least once before they die. That's basically it is. So yeah, that's the reality. Okay, let's see. 두만강 푸른 물에 노젓는 뱃사공을 볼 수는 없었지만 그 노래만은 너무 잘하는 건 내 아버지 레퍼토리 그 중에 18번이기 때문에 18번이기 때문에 고향 생각나실 때면 소주가 필요하다 하시고 눈물로 지새우시던 내 아버지 이렇게 얘기해줘 죽기 전에 꼭 한 번만이라도 가봤으면 좋겠구나 라고요. 눈보라 휘날리는 바람처럼 난 모두 가보지는 못했지만 그 노래만은 너무 잘하는 건 내 어머니 외아파토리 그 중에 18번이기 때문에 18번이기 때문에 아무리 인생 남았으면 얼마나 남았겠니 아시고 눈물로 지새우시던 내 어머니 이렇게 얘기해줘 죽기 전에 꼭 한 번만이라도 가봤으면 좋겠구나 라고요. 꼭 한 번만이라도 가봤으면 좋겠구나 라고요.
And now I'm going to introduce Emiko. Is she actually here? Emiko. Hello, Emiko. Let's have a big hand for Mrs. Emiko. And after that, we can welcome up Ashley Crossley to come and give a talk.
Good evening. My name is Emiko Kohn, married with Englishman, and why I stay here, well, I must find out. But anyway, since I met this movement, I felt, because as Japanese, I felt so responsible. If I didn't meet with this organization, I never thought about how Korean people are such people, divided in same peninsula. And even they say they are same tribe, but I'm really sorry for that. And in Japan, there are two groups, from North Korea and from South Korea. Even in Japan, they are fighting. So why? I thought, because they are really lovely people. Sometimes I feel like I want to love, I can love more than my Japanese people, because they are very artistic. They have a good culture and very artistic, emotional people, like my son-in-law was singing. So I respect this kind of culture, and why not? If we are international marriage, we can make bridge between cultures, and no matter where we are. And this is the way only we can And also we can speak different language. We can also more understand about God. So I thought this time that I want to sing song. It's a Korean song and about love. And I just want to explain because some people don't understand Korean, so I don't either. But I took this song because it's beautiful from Bible. 1 Corinthians 13, love is patient and kind. Love is not jealous or boastful. It is not arrogant or rude. Love does not insist on its own way. It is not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice at wrong, but rejoices in the right. Love bears all things, believes all things, hopes and all things, endures all things. So faith, hope, love abide, these three, but the greatest of these is love. 사랑은 언제나 오래 참고 사랑은 언제나 은일하며 사랑은 언제나 이직누며 자랑도 교만도 아니하며 사랑은 유래히 해지않고 저기에 유익을 긋지 않고 사랑은 서내지 아니하며 진리와 함께 기뻐하며 사랑은 모든 것 감싸주고 바라고 믿고 참아내며 사랑은 영원하러 원하옵네 믿음과 소망과 사랑은 이 세상 끝까지 영원하며 믿음과 소망과 사랑 주며 그 중에 제일은 사랑이다 그 중에 제일은
Thank you. Beautiful, wasn't it? And, I'd like to introduce a very wonderful person now, Mr. Ashley Crosswaite, who has done a lot of charity work with IRFF, and a project with children in Africa. He always time is working for them, and also he knows a bit about the North Korean project, which he knows has been working with North Koreans actually in New Malden who have escaped from North Korea. Believe it or not, they escaped North Korea and they end up in New Malden. Isn't that amazing? There's actually about 200 or 300 of them there in New Malden. And 400! There's 400 North Koreans living in New Malden. So we've got an interesting place in London, and I think this is very good to bring attention to what they've been through and what they're still going through. So can we give a big hand to Ashley?
very much for coming, everybody. I think maybe you were deeply moved by the songs we just heard. I know I was. Korean folk songs and the wonderful Sister Emiko, who read from the Bible. It's difficult to talk about North Korea, actually, depending on how much you know about what's going on there. My connection with North Korea goes a long way back because my family were missionaries there, and my ancestor was the Bishop of Seoul, and he also went to Korea, North Korea, to bring the Bible and so on. But also my family were involved in the Korean War. So when I was living in Korea about 10 years ago, I visited the DMZ. Does everybody know the DMZ? Yeah, 38th parallel. And I just wept, actually, the whole time, because so many sacrifices were made by 16 nations to keep Korea free. But however, unfortunately, North Korea became a victim of the Cold War. And that's why North Korea exists today as it does, as a sort of Stalinist dictatorship. So working there is not easy. So I've been given just a few minutes to explain a little bit about what the UPF and IRFF are doing in partnership there, and then another few minutes to explain briefly about other work that we do in Africa. We do a lot of humanitarian projects also in Africa. So let me take this moment just to say thank you also to our partners, Universal Peace Federation. We know, I think, maybe not everybody here knows that the founders of the Universal Peace Federation are originally from North Korea, as Dr. Song Young-moon and Mrs. Hak Cha-ha-moon. So, so our roots are very much there in North Korea also. So, can you see that? Okay, or should we put the lights down a little bit? It's quite hard to see, I would say.
Robin,
Turn these lights off.
Robin,
if possible.
that spotlight, that one, just that one.
Just that one.
Left hand one. That's it. And the
I
same
think
one on the other side.
Getting better, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, so basically this medical aid project has been going on for a couple of years now. And it's in partnership with UPF and IRFF, also with the Red Cross. We're getting help and expertise from the Red Cross. So basically we're funding and sending medical equipment to a hospital in North Korea by sourcing medicines, medical supplies, equipment from Europe. And we've sent so far 5, okay, let's move on to the next one. We've sent 5 shipments so far of different equipments to this hospital. So these are the countries that have signed up to send supplies. There's a lot of countries around Europe, and we're very grateful to all those volunteers who've been visiting hospitals or medical companies that make medical equipment. And okay, so I mean, again, I don't want to talk too long. You can see that a lot has already been done. A lot of donations from Germany. Yeah, okay, the next one. Yeah, from Spain, also children's medicine. More children's medicine from Spain, and quite sophisticated equipment was sent. When all these things were sent, then we had some kind of verification that the children were receiving all of that equipment. You may know that the political situation is very, very difficult at the moment. I think some of you probably know. There was some hope of some reform because Kim Jong-un's uncle was trying to, shift the policy more towards humanitarian direction. But you may know that he was purged. In fact, not just him, but his entire family was killed. Everybody, right? Because the North Korean regime focuses almost entirely on the military expansion. So that's why at the moment, this project, we're raising funds, but those funds will never be sent. I want to reassure you that the funds and the medical equipment indeed itself will never be sent until we know for sure that we can have verification. So we had verification in the past, but at the moment we're a little bit on hold because of the political situation. I think you probably would all understand that, right? Because, so at the moment, if you donate towards this project, that will go into a slot in the charity's bank account. It will be held there until we know for sure that that equipment and those monies can actually benefit those children. Everybody understand? So that is the situation. I just wanted to reassure you because certainly we don't want to send money that can fall into the wrong hands, basically, right? That's our concern. And so that's the situation at the moment. Okay. But we definitely, like we heard from Emeko-san, love believes all things, love hopes all things, love endures all things. And this is definitely a project of love. And so we definitely believe that through our friends in South and North Korea, we have very good friends, some South Koreans who do business in the North, who have connections, so we're still working on it at the moment, trying to get the network that can kind of get that information more clear. So that's the situation at the moment. Okay, so the next one, let's move on. Yeah. Okay, so we also do a lot of work in Africa. So just put it on slideshow. I'm just going to talk now. And just show you a few pictures from Africa. Yeah, that's it. So basically, IRFF works mainly in Africa, even though we do support our local North Korean community in South London, as Peter just mentioned. We show films and we do book launches for North Koreans, their testimonies, and we are trying to help North Koreans to adjust to life in Britain. So and we also try to support this partnership project with UPF as much as we can. But most of our projects are actually in Africa, especially in Uganda and in Zambia and Kenya and also South Africa and then Cameroon. So basically, I've only been given a few minutes, so I can't really talk in detail about all those projects. But maybe by seeing the pictures you can get a feeling for the type of things that we're doing. Basically, we have 3 schools that we built, 2 in Zambia and 1 in Uganda. So we work in the field of education quite a lot, and we do something called WAIT, which is helping teenagers especially to make wise decisions about their lives and live free of HIV. Because in Africa, you may know that HIV is a huge problem. There's almost no family that hasn't had a death of AIDS that you meet. So it's a scourge. So we're trying to empower young people to live free of that and give them the skills that they need for life to really live a long and creative life. So in the WAIT project we do a lot of performing arts and also character education basically. So this is another project. We have a medical clinic. This is in Lusaka in Zambia. This is a local clinic, and here we are working with partners also as a charity from California called Eyes on Africa, and they send us reading glasses, all different grades, right? So then wherever we go in Africa, we can give out these glasses to people. It's amazing how grateful a person is. Just a pair of reading spectacles, right? Sometimes people have tears just receiving a pair of spectacles, something that we might take for granted here, if you think about it, yeah. So this is one of our schools, Mackenzie Community School. It's up in Ndola, it's in north of Zambia. And this is how we fund the medical project in Zambia. I don't know if you can see that.
Look at that.
Look, there's Selena with one of the chicks. So we've got 300 chickens there, and that's how we basically fund the project, the local community clinic. Lovely, isn't it? And then in Uganda, we also, so we go to many rural places, villages, and we basically take care of the children's feet. You may not know about jiggers, but it's like a parasite that burrows in under the nail and into the base of the feet, and can cause the person to be crippled and therefore miss out on school. In some severe cases, the parasites, they lay their eggs inside the body, and in some severe cases the person can die because the parasite can move to the brain. So there's a lot of tens of thousands of kids in one particular region, Busoga, where children are afflicted by this very, very badly. But we have good news, because the king of Busoga is going to walk for this project next month in May. There will be a big, fundraising event in Uganda itself. So the king walking is a big deal down there, right? The king doesn't walk. Normally he's carried, or he does some other way. But he's going to walk through his kingdom, and many, many people will join him. And they want to raise 2 billion shillings for this project, which is quite a lot of money. I won't tell you how much it is, but it's quite a lot. So when we've treated the children's feet, then we give them shoes also. So we are seeking funding for that. We need about £24,000 for shoes. That's okay. We can move on. My time is running out, isn't it?
Yeah.
We opened a library at our school recently. Is it 2 minutes? Is it 1 minute?
1 minute.
Okay. At the moment, what we're doing is building a new kitchen. That's the old kitchen. We're building a new kitchen. And here's the children praying over their meal. I think I got to the end, actually.
I think you're doing
And
well.
okay, the last 3 slides, I'm going back to North Korea now. Okay. Why do we need financial support? Well, for the cost of drugs and other purchased items. Okay, that's the first thing. So we want to continue to buy and to store and get ready for when things open up more. And then the cost of transportation, to send 1 container is £3,500. So that's quite a lot, right? So we've sent a few containers already. And then cost of inspections also, you have to pay the inspector, and cost of printing and leaflets and so on. So this is why we're having this concert, and we're so grateful that you came, that you have a heart for North Korean children. And how can you help? Well, financial donations, procurement of donations in kind. So if you're really interested, you could also become someone who actually can procure medical equipment. And if you're interested, please let myself or Robin or Margaret know. And Mark Brand also, he's not here, had to go to a family funeral, but he's also coordinating for Europe. So, but let us know if you're interested in that, and offer your time, and also introduce new donors or anyone you know who might be interested to help. Okay, so there's all different ways you can help. Okay, the next one. Thank you so much. There's one more thing. One more thing. Please, in the break, take one of these leaflets about North Korea, about the children in North Korea, and also one of these general leaflets about IRFF. Yeah, and you can find out more about how you can help, both in Korea and possibly in Africa. And the last thing I want to mention is about the Pilgrim's Way. Not everybody knows about that. But if you like walking, you can also raise funds for a vehicle for our mobile medical team in Uganda, right? And you can walk from Winchester for 3 days, and it's a 60-mile walk. It's really, really fantastic. Along the Pilgrim's Way, it's very beautiful. Through forests, you see the bluebell woods.
Actually, they can also walk for 1 day only.
And you can walk for 1 day. You can just walk. Actually, on the Sunday, there's an 8-mile walk. Yeah. So if you're a more sedentary type person, you can walk 8 miles on Sunday. That's a joke. And you can get sponsorship. So also on the way out or during the break, you can find these all about the sponsored walk. That's May Bank Holiday, right? And you can get a sponsorship form. So you can be a sponsor. Even if you don't want to walk, you can be a sponsor. Sponsor somebody per mile, £100 per mile, pretty good. That would be 6,000, wouldn't it? Thank you very much, everybody. God bless you.
Thank you, Ashley. The wonderful, come on, give him a hand. All the working and taking care of people in the world. Thanks, Ashley. Next, we're going to have a really up and coming.
Good evening, everybody.
And Alan.
This is quite amazing for Thomas Allen. And today we will be performing People of the World by a duet called Tutu, which are my parents which wrote this song, so I hope you enjoy. We are the people of the world, calling all people of the world. People of the world, it's time to believe in love and learn. We are the people of the world, people of the world, calling people of the world. Time has come to testify. Times ever changing now, so get ready. Calling every boy and girl, and now we'll see them multiply. God reserves the saints and sinners, makes the weakest strong. So let's burn down the walls that are keeping us from heaven. We got so much to lose, but there's so much more to be given. Yeah, we are the people of the world, calling all people of the world. People of the world, it's time to believe in love and learn. We are the people of the world, people of the world. Just another mother's son is giving up for sacrifice. Another name to pray and cry for. Let's ring the bell. Come on, take revolution away. 'Cause we got so much to change, but we gotta find another way. Yeah, we are the people of the world, calling all people of the world. People of the world, it's time to believe in love and learn. We are the people of the world, people of the world. We are the people of the world, calling all people of the world, people of the world. It's time to believe in love and learn. We are the people of the world, people of the world. Thank you.
Hello, please. We'll be back later, actually. And now we have something really is Korean, and but a bit on the lighter side of life. We have a wonderful group of Japanese young ladies who have, well, come all the way from Japan, really, and they want to present to us a traditional Korean
dance. Traditional, if you think back about 4 or 5 years. I mean, for some people, that's a long time, right? It's just about ancient history, right? Okay. And so, let's give a big hand to anybody familiar with Gangnam Style? Okay, it's an area of Korea, and it is a powerful area, a lot of fun. Can we give a big hand for the Japanese dance group?
오빤 강남스타일 강남스타일 낮에는 따사로운 인간적인 여자 커피 한 잔에 여유를 아는 품격 있는 여자 밤이 오면 심장이 뜨거워지는 여자 그런 반전 있는 여자 나는 선호해 낮에는 너만큼 따사로운 더 선호해 커피 시키고 전에 원샷 때는 선호해 밤이 오면 심장이 터져버리는 선호해 그런 선호해 아름다워 사랑스러워 그래 너 hey, 바로 너 hey, 아름다워 사랑스러워 그래 너 hey, 지금은 나에까지 오빤 강남스타일 보이지만 볼때 노는 여자 이때다 싶으면 묶었던 머리 푸는 여자 가렵지만 웬만한 노출보다 약한 여자 그런 감각적인 여자 선호해 정장은 보이지만 놀 때 노는 선호해 내가 되면 완전 미쳐버리는 선호해 그녀보다 사상이 올통벌통한 선호해 그런 선호해 아름다워 사랑스러워 그래 너 hey, 바로 너 hey, 아름다워 사랑스러워 그래 너 hey, 지금은 나까지 오빤 강남스타일 오빤 강남스타일 오빤 강남스타일 오빤 강남스타일 우리는 그 위에 나는 너 베베베베 나는 뭘 좀 아는 너 우리는 그 위에 나는 너 베베베베 나는 뭘 좀 아는 너 오빤 강남스타일 오빤 강남스타일
That was fantastic. Well, now we're going to introduce a singer-songwriter called Louis. I hope he's ready.
He's ready.
He's ready? Okay, that's great. And I'm going to say a few words about him. Louis Van Johnson,
Yes.
actually, is not a person to be underestimated, I would say. Because he's a frontman of his own band, Louis Van Johnson and the International Souls. Indie Souls, yeah. And he's been on BBC TV, the UK. He's played BBC One, Extra. He's been interviewed live on BBC London Radio, and he's very active. Supported and toured with various international artists in Europe, and he's going to sing a couple of songs for us now. And one is a popular song, one is his own original. So can we give a big hand for Louis, please? And so he said, okay, I'm going to go off. He came back 2 hours later, and the man said, "Why did you kill him?" No, the line to kill Gorbachev is longer than the red line. There's something about what it's like in a sort of totalitarian society, and North Korea is the same. You know, there was Jimmy Choi. He was actually said to his mum one day in North Korea, in Pyongyang, "Mom, I'm not going to school. I can't." He said, "Why?" "I got 2 reasons why. One reason, the pupils hate me. 2 reasons, the teachers hate me." Mom said, "Jimmy, you have to go to school, and I'll give you 2 reasons why. One reason, you're 38 years old. Next reason is, you're the principal." I think it says something subtle about North Korean society. It's hard to get. It wasn't not a real great joke, but it's a funny joke, right? Did anybody understand that joke? It's like he was 38 and he's actually the principal. He says, I hate going to school because the pupils and the teachers hate me. He says, so it says something about society if you have a joke like that, I think, going around. It's quite deep. And
I'm so sorry for the correction. My name's Lewis. That's cool. Pleasure to be here tonight. Thank you for having me, guys. Thank you for having me back. I'm going to do 2 songs for you guys tonight. The first one I'm going to do is a cover, and it's by an artist who really inspired me when I was a kid. And yeah, you could say it's like the start of me like performing and wanting to perform to inspire as well. So this is Man in the Mirror.
Gonna make a change for once in my life. It's gonna feel real good. Gonna make a difference. Gonna make it right. As I turn up the collar on my favorite winter coat, this wind is blowing my mind. I see the kids in the street, but I know to eat. Who am I to be blind, pretending not to see their needs? A summer's disregard, a broken bottle top, and a one-man soul. They followed each other, run away, you know, 'cause they got nowhere to go. That's why I want you to know I'm sitting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change away, and I'll make that change today. Stand up and make that change. I'll make that change today. Make a change. By the way, if you want to follow, I don't have any CDs with me or anything, but my band, we're putting out like a mixtape. If you guys don't know what a mixtape is, we're putting out, it's like a free EP. If you don't know what a free EP is, it's basically we're putting out some free music. And we're looking at doing that in like May. So, and we've also got a video coming out as well, probably a little bit after that. So, yeah, and this next song I'm going to do is called Get on the Train. It's on the mixtape, and it's really, really easy to sing along to. So if you want to sing, you can sing, okay? It's literally one phrase. Get on the train. That's the chorus, okay? Nice and simple, okay? Cool. I'm sitting thinking about her, the girl that can make me shivers. I don't know what to do, girl's gonna run away. I better get up and get off my butt. Keep stepping on her out the door. Cause there's a train that's coming, and I might be able to make it. I just need to know. Said to get on the train, that's it. I might just have to get on the train. Yeah, you better know it. Said to get on the train, oh, I might just have to get on the train. Oh. See, I was running down the high street with a bag in my hand. I know people looking, staring at me, saying, who is the madman? Then when I tried to cross the road, said, lady got in my way. Said, Mr. White, running, trying to catch the train, but the train's 1 hour delayed. Are you okay? To get back, I got a gun in the house, this is on the couch, and the bag's already packed. And she said, hey, no boy, you went over there. There's a chance that you can make it, but if you got it, you know you might have it. But to get on the train, said I might just have to. You say, get on the train. Get on the train. Said to get on the train. Oh, son. But to get on I said I might just have to. Get on the train before I'm about to lose the news. The jaws my blues music. I'm in between that and jazz, landing on a beat, spinning like the devil cool task. I've never been one for rap, but when it comes to this, I got a track to it. I don't know what I'm saying, but I keep going on to you don't take a break up. So if it's just like me, though, I ain't never really ever put on another MC. I just like to make my beats with a couple of harmonies to make it sound sweet. And if you're wondering why I did this, don't I can just know that I like to get this. I want my mom's calling me. Listen, tell you the secret, I'm really the master G. Get on the train. 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 Come on. I might just have to get on the train. Get on the train. Set to get on.
performance excellent. They're wonderful. Thank you. And now we have the very most beautiful thing we have in UPF is Youth UPF. So we're inviting young a group of people. First Krista, Amira and Hazel. Krista because she's going to introduce Youth UPF a little bit. And Amira and Hazel have got a North Korean project that they want to share with us, which is very nice. They actually were doing this project already before we did this event. So can all other Youth UPF come here, just show your face? Tell them. Come on, look. Just these are the rest of the people that you want to see. And Michael and Anita and James. Where's James? James, come on, come in. Anyway, these are lovely people from UPF. They're doing great work. They're becoming young, if you like, movers and shakers of the peacemaking world. Thank you very much for your hard work. Okay.
Thank you everybody for coming and for giving this time of yours for this concert. We are basically the children of UPF, Youth UPF. I don't say children actually. So yeah, the young adults. We do a lot of projects, and we try to inspire other young people to also not just live normal lives, but also do something for other people. So in our daily lives, or whenever we can, everyone here has either jobs or maybe working or going to school. But these are young people that take their time to really, also impact the world. We do something good at the same time. So we come together, we try and do a project, or maybe we try and support the Universal Peace Federation. And I have a lot to say, but I've got 1 minute. And this time, during this concert, we don't want to take time to explain everything about Universal Peace Youth UPF. But I will introduce Amira and Hazel, who are also head-starting a project of Youth UPF, which will be for North Korea to kind of raise awareness. So you can come this way if it's not working. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Hello guys, my name is Hazel. I've been involved in the UPF since I was 16. So I'm very fortunate to work with Robin, Margaret, Krista, Amira here, who's going to talk more about the project later, and also the rest of the youth committee. So I'm very happy to see you all over here today. Ambassadors for Peace, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. I hope you're having a great time so far. Another reason why we're having this event is basically to launch a new Youth UPF campaign. It's the first one that we have. So it's called Ribbons 38, and it's inspired by a part of the DMZ, or the 38th parallel. Has any one of you been to the demilitarized zone in South Korea here? Yes, there are some people here. Very good. Okay, I mean, there's a part there, I don't know if you've seen it. It's in Panmunjom, where there's a big wall of multicolored ribbons. Maybe in the poster you've seen here.
Yes.
Can you see here? Yes. So there's a big wall of people's messages from South Korea and from people all over the world who visited the DMZ, and they write their messages here, like for example, may the Korean Peninsula unite in peace, etc. So we want to simulate this wall here in England and also in different parts of the world, whoever is willing to do this. And by doing that, we want to show the world that the 38th parallel still exists today, and that this is something that has been there for 60 years, and that hands up here at school if you've ever studied anything about the Korean Peninsula. No one here. Okay, one person there, one person in the back. So you can see here.
Not here.
Yeah. So you can see here in this room, there's this big problem of lack of awareness. No one really knows what's happening in Korea. That there's this human rights and humanitarian issues going on. 21 out of 24 million North Korean people are starving. There are still 250,000 people in labor camps right now, and this is still happening. This cannot go on. And so, but if you want our leaders to change and to do something about this, we need to make sure that people know. Otherwise, how can they do anything? So we hope that by, please sign. There will be people going around with the ribbons today and with pens, like for example here, as Krista signed hers. And you could tie it in our simulated barbed wire over there. So as you can see here, now she's officially launching the Ribbon Serenade Party. There you go. You've seen also some of the ribbons outside. So please, before you leave, sign this and tie it. And hopefully, Amira will explain to you more what we're planning to achieve next year.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Hazel. We have also other projects for this year, which these projects will focus mainly on refugees. This project was inspired by a recent exchange program that happened in Malta, where 5 of us went to Malta, and we had a very fantastic time over there. One of the projects that we've done there, we interviewed refugees in Malta who managed to travel from different countries around the world in order for them to actually make it to Malta. Some of these refugees are illegal immigrants. So it was very interesting to know their personal stories and how they ended up in Malta, and to learn more about their employment and their life experience in Malta. So from there we decided to have a project on refugees in the UK, where we decided to organize an event that's happening in June, hopefully between the 16th and the 20th. We haven't decided the date yet, but this event will be hosted in the House of Parliament, and we're hoping to have interesting panel and put people from different organizations to talk about refugees from different countries, such as North Korean refugees in the UK, and also I'm hoping to have someone from Libya to talk about internal displaced persons as well. They are considered refugees as well. Syria, Eastern Europe, and Africans as well. So if you are interested, you can just speak to me later, or maybe you can leave your contact details if you want to learn more about that. And other than that, next year we also, part of the project, the ribbon project, we are hoping also to have these ribbons to be displayed in a public place, and we're thinking of having a Trafalgar Square to let people in London also contribute in the project. So yeah, we have interesting stuff happening this year and next year as well. Thank you.
Hey, give me a hand. It's great to see young people who want to do something. Can you imagine if everybody under 25 really started to do something? No, I don't want to speak. Thinking about my own kids at home. No, I think it's a great example, and I'd like to say that also this ribbon project can take off. I think it can, because simply we can't do much, can we? We can't kind of be political and everything, but we can give our love in some way, and really the power of love has to work somehow, doesn't it? At some stage or another, we must be able to succeed with that. And actually, speaking of the power of love, I'd like to introduce you to a wonderful performer who is from Israel, actually, and she has done a lot of peace work around the world with her music. And, very interesting background as well, coming from a Syrian and a Israeli background, so she's well placed for that. And she's actually
done a lot of work in prestigious venues and such as Tate Britain, Marabella Film Festival, House of Lords. She's performed for Israeli president, and she is working now to have her second single, and we really like to present. We'd like to welcome Tali Corin. Can we give her a big hand, please?
Good evening, everyone. Are you all having a good time?
Yeah.
I think I heard such a beautiful performance before, and I haven't done a sound check, but I trust this is the best engineer. We've got the best engineer, David. So, I'm going to start with the song Hallelujah. I'll start it with Hebrew, but it goes to English, and the song is talking about the biggest miracle that ever happened in the Bible, when Moses split the sea, showing that everything is possible to change situation, and that's why we're here today. For you, Margaret.
My favorite.
One, two. Just a little bit more voice, it'll be wonderful. Walking by the river, it came to me, but then suddenly came to me this melody that I will sing it to you, then I want you to sing it with me, and then after we'll sing it all with the song. So it goes like this. You're ready? You're all ready? This might not be the right key, but let's kick off and sing Raindrops Keep Falling. You'll sing it with me, you'll hear it. Wrong track. Second track. Raindrops Keep Falling.
Let's try this one.
Try. That's it. And we can do it even a little bit louder in the monitor, but I can feel it together. Raindrops keep falling. Raindrops keep falling over me. Raindrops keep flowing. Take me to where I wanna be. Raindrops keep falling. Raindrops keep falling over me. Raindrops keep flowing. Take me to where I wanna be. I keep going, giving, going, forgetting sometimes to love you. I keep trying and trying, I'm giving and crying, asking and doubting when I cannot see the sun that's shining, when you are smiling, when you don't let me under your skin. They keep falling, more playback. Raindrops keep falling over me, raindrops keep flowing. Take me to where I wanna be, raindrops keep falling. Raindrops keep falling over me, raindrops keep flowing. Take me to where I wanna be. I keep waking, forming, breaking, again and again to find it. I keep walking, running, stopping, follow the sign the shadow can bring. I keep loving and loving, more loving and loving. Without your love, I cannot breathe. I keep dreaming, hoping, believing that at the end, life always special. That's going to be my coming single. It's just in production. Next week I've got 14 people playing strings and we're rehearsing here. Wow. And we're recording. So it's the biggest step in life that I'm doing, and I will need all your support when the campaign, I know Robin and Margaret will support me because we're aiming to get to the chart. And when I get to the chart, then we can inspire and give more money to Korea and to the Middle East. And that song, Free Will, is talking about that little second that we have the choice to choose between good and bad, charity, violence, slim, or eat as much as you like. So I'm very excited to sing for you Free Will. Yes.
I cannot see you. Can't you see that light that reflects on your shadow side? I don't know why. I don't know when. I don't know how. And I don't really care. In every breath I take, I don't know what is on my way. I don't know what you bring to me. I know my will is free. In every step I make, I don't know what is on my way. I don't know what you bring to me. I know my will is free.
So I will be there, and good luck with the projects of North Korea, and I hope, as I said, to get to the chart and then be able to donate much more. Have a lovely evening.
Give her one more hand for a time. Well, and Tally has donated 2 CDs, and there also other artists will donate for the raffle, and also she'll be outside to sign the CD, so don't hesitate to buy some. And now we approach the wonderful time where your empty tummies tell you that there must be something approaching. You're quite right, there is food downstairs, and we would like to ask you to really be able to try and be as quick as can to go down and not to kill yourself, you know, and get.
Good evening, everyone. So I'm Betty, and this is George Ostapko on piano. And I'd like to share 2 beautiful songs about longing to go back to your hometown, which is a very common thing amongst Korean traditional songs. They have a lot of missing and wishing to go home, thinking about the past and how wonderful it was. If you know the songs, you can sing along. There's the lyrics.
그
Amen.
You really shared the heart of the separations and come together. Can we give another hand for Betty? I think and next I'd like to invite up Khalees again. Do you remember her? She's got a very artistic and open up way of singing. So a big hand for Khalees.
Good evening, guys. Hi again. I'll be singing Heal the World by Michael Jackson, and I hope you enjoy. To make a little space. you and for me. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Kelly. Thank you. Give a big hand. And let's give her another hand. Thank you. We're going to have somebody called the Young Voices now. And yeah, in fact, somebody who's a plural personality, because there's more than one of them. There's at least 2 of them, 4 of them. Okay, so can we have you all up now? This is Young Voices. We took a big transplant across the river. They came north of the river, so well done.
seem crazy what I'm about to say.
Sunshine, she's here, you can take a break.
I'm a hot air balloon that goes space. With the air,
Like I don't care.
baby, by the way.
'Cause I'm happy.
Clap along if you feel like a moving out. 'Cause I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like
Come by news, and this and that. Yeah.
give me all you got and don't hold it back. Yeah. But I should probably warn you I'll be just fine. Yeah. No offense to you.
Don't waste your time.
Here's why. Because I'm not if you feel like I'm moving out of roof. Because I'm not if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm not alone if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm not alone if you feel like that's what you want to do. Bring me down, can nothing. Bring me down, said my love was too high. Bring me down, can nothing. Bring me down, let me tell you now. Bring me down, can nothing. Bring me down, said my love was too high. Bring me down, can nothing. Bring me down, because I'm happy.
You feel like a moving out of roof.
Because I'm happy.
You feel like it is the truth.
Because I'm happy.
You know what happiness is to you.
Because I'm happy.
You feel like that's what you wanna do.
Clap along if you feel like a room played louder if you feel. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth you feel. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you you feel. Clap along if you feel that's what you wanna do you feel. Clap along if 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 you feel. That's what you wanna do.
Well, thank you very much. Young voices. One more time. Young voices. And that's it's a #1 record at the time, at the moment, isn't it? Okay. Well, I'm going to introduce the last musical performance, and it's quite an interesting song. It's called Nagori Yuki, which is a Japanese song. And well, it's quite fitting because it's about autumn, and well, it's about the snow, which stays on, seems like maybe in the spring never comes. Maybe. And it's a bit like what we're talking about here, you know, but it's a funny thing, isn't it? They say the darkest time is just before the dawn. So we really keep our belief in that. Maybe we can make a difference and keep a hope. I think through these efforts here that the ribbons and those things, it'll accumulate. And so this is a song about the snow, Nagori Yuki, and we can think of the snow gradually melting in the frozen wastes of North Korea.
車を待つ君の横で僕は時計を気にしてる季節外れの雪が降ってる東京で見る雪はこれが最後でと寂しそうに君がつぶやく動き出す車の窓に顔をつけて君は何か言おうとしている君の唇がさよならと動くことが怖くて下を向いてた時が行けば君も大人になると動かないまま今春が来て君は綺麗になった去年よりずっと綺麗になった君が去ったホームに残り落ちては溶ける雪を見ていた今春が来て君は綺麗になった去年よりずっと綺麗になった去年よりずっと綺麗になった去年よりずっと綺麗になった감사합니다.
You might have recognized from various TV adverts if you have ever. She's been on the Wrigley's TV advert for Microsoft and for what was the other thing? Lots of things. If you keep your eye out on the TV, she's quite in demand for actress work and voiceovers. And she's also done a lot of TV programs in Japan. And, as a comedian, actually, she's got great comic timing. Let's give her a hand. So, can we give her another hand? And now we've reached the end, but not quite the end, because looking over here, we see there's a fantastic array of gifts and presents, and not exactly presents, you have to work for that. Now, last second, you could buy a raffle ticket at the last. Has anybody not got a raffle ticket?
I haven't got one.
You've got one?
No, I haven't got one.
You want one?
I want one. Who's
yeah, he
got
wants one. So somebody sell that man a raffle ticket. This is what it's all about.
Yeah.
So I think we're just. Where is it? Where is the all the tickets? The tickets need to come up here now. ticket.
And we start to see. What should happen now is all the raffle tickets come up here in a big basket, and then somebody picks a number. Okay. Ticket. But we're actually keeping the suspense going. Ticket. Because they just get, okay, yeah, that's good. I want a ticket. I hope they do. Okay, last chance now. Anybody who's not got a ticket? I think we all have. I don't have one. Where's my ticket? Time for a joke. What have we done today? We've done lots of things, haven't we? Really, yeah. So many great performers. I think they're actually just going around door to door now, trying to get last minute tickets. And here they come. Ah, that's why. They had to go all the way down to the kitchen to get a washing up bowl to put the tickets in. Right, last chance. Okay.
Can somebody go to sit now?
Yeah.
Okay. Can all the youngest people come here?
I need your name.
Is there?
I need one. It's the same numbers. It's the same numbers.
Can all the young people come here? They're young. Joanna? Can I have Joanna and everybody please, the young team come. How about you UPF? Everybody come here please. Okay. This is the final moment. Is something coming? Okay.
Wait, Margaret. People are still buying.
Sing the song, Margaret.
Okay.
Sing the song.
Please come. Anybody who's interested in UPF, please see Chris. What are you doing? Close them. I can't come.
One more song, Peter.
Who's going to sing then?
Peter.
Sing a song.
Kiss a song, Jimmy. Kiss a song.
While they're thinking of a song to sing, listen, do you know what? I had a friend who had a sick dog, and it was such a sad story because he took the dog, he took the dog to the vet, and the vet said, let me see. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to put him down.
Oh no.
I mean, yeah, so the man was devastated. No, surely he's not that sick, is he? And the vet said, no, but he's damn heavy.
Oh.
You see, he put the dog down, but he put the dog down. I think the raffle is here.
The way it goes is when we get the first ticket that comes out, that winner of that ticket comes forward and takes whatever she likes. She might take a little something. He, she, it, them. Anyway, let's go. We start with, I don't know who's the youngest, but anyway.
Me.
Put your hand in the air. Can you?
965.
Oh, I know who she is. It's Sally Ann. It's from South London, yeah. I saw this ticket. Where's the first prize and the second prize?
Shall I choose something for her?
What can you do? Okay, next person. You can come.
Who's the first person?
I can't understand you.
The first person. What's the first number?
The first number is somebody who's not here. Sally Ann. You can come and get something. Okay, take one. 21. Can you read the number?
952.
The number is 952. Oh my God, I know she's as well. She's also not here. It's the person who made all that rice for us. It's her daughter. Yeah. That's very nice. Fazia Roshan. Okay.
187.
Who's that? The 187? 187, also South London.
What is the name?
Mariangelis. Can you come, somebody?
Yeah.
Anything you like. I have to keep this for the other. Okay, quickly.
Okay, number 24, Pavel Barninski.
24. Number 24. There's one person I don't know. Hello. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I want somebody from this room. Pavel Barninski. I don't know this person. But we will phone them. What can somebody choose something for this man or woman?
Russia.
Okay, next. You found that? Woo! The person is somebody here. There's somebody in this room. Number 897.
8, no, that is 897.
I've got ticket number 139, Anna Rose Adams.
Oh, it's also South London. That's it. South London bought a lot of tickets. Where's South London person here?
Yes, they need to Anna Rose. Yeah. Do you like the music?
Okay, yeah. Okay. Quickly, so we finish quickly. Can say your number quickly.
495.
495.
950.
950.
203.
203. Wait a second, yes, come. Ruth, come on. Ooh, come on.
Oh, number 27.
27, what's your name?
Mr. Hayashi.
Oh! That's good. Since we are people with who's that, by the way? Who's that? Is somebody here in this room? Oh, Masako Brown! There's another person in the room. She's one of the first people that I sold 3 tickets to. Please go around. There's other things. Okay. Our youngest ambassador, please. Okay, somebody read. Give me one. Can you read that number?
482.
482. Joanna D'Souza. She's not here, but we know where she lives. Let's give it. Let's give this. Can somebody choose for Joanna and there's 2. Okay, next another one. Oh, let's start with us. Oh my God, there's another. Is the wife is here? Sonia, something for your husband? Yeah, it is. It is what's the name? We've already done. Okay, sorry. I don't know who it is, but number is 670. 670.
Oh, my friend.
Oh my friend! Okay, quickly.
Number 126.
126.
And Kobayashi.
And Kobayashi, she's here. 486. I don't know. Oh my God! And Kobayashi again. Okay, who would like to be donated something? One of the youngsters. Dina, for you to choose something. Okay, next. And you can pick one up, as long as it's not you. Mix it, huh? Alright, quickly. Anybody got a number 3?
348. Elaine Osman.
Oh, Elaine, she's here. Yay, Elaine! Salon is very blessed.
468. Hannah Hewish.
Hannah Hewish. 460. Oh, Hannah Hewish, North London. Can somebody do Hannah Hewish from North London? Maybe, are you not North London? Okay. Sami Said. Number 495. Number 495. Quickly, again. Can
Sami Said.
Number 163.
Yes.
Can you find something?
124.
124 is Natasha Hartley. Anybody from Birmingham? Yeah, okay.
Next one is
Bromley.
Bruno Klops.
Another Staten Island.
I'll choose for Bruno. No, I'm choosing for Bruno.
Okay, please, take it. Okay.
Oh, take it.
Okay, next.
Bruno one.
711.
711.
Rachel Bootsall.
Michael Cruz. Oh,
Rachel.
well done. Forget one for him. Okay. How many are left? Somebody must tell me how many more. Please.
917 Joseph.
917 Joseph. Somebody.
304 Ashley Crossway.
Ashley Crossway. Okay. Because you're so quietly anticipating. Did you get your number? What's your number? Number 633. Who's that? Oh my God! That's also my the legal maker. Okay, can you get more? Okay, another one, Linda. Mix it. Number
955.
Ruth Hayes! Amazing. Mix. Huh? First person was
Han.
E. Hartley. Eddie Hartley. We can do something manly. Oh, the picture. Should put it back in.
263. Serene Aburjada.
Serene Abu Hicha.
Hi, my other friend.
565.
4 base, no, I know it is. That's also
45 Nicole Sandler.
Oh, there you go. Something for your daughter. No, behind. Anyone you like? This is very nice also for you. Anyway, any more? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things. Quickly. Where's the thing down? Where's my pin? Okay. This is my pin. Somebody I love very much. Oh my God! Benfinda Cruz Lewis! There you go.
Yeah.
There's some jewelry box and whatever. Okay, another one, please. John, I remove impartial. There's some nice makeup here for the girls.
6, 7, 9.
Oh, Dinesh. Dinesh is a man. Okay, we can keep this one. If you keep this in our office for Dinesh. Dinesh, it's a man.
5, 8.
Oh, Timothy John Baptiste. Come and do something, Anika.
Tim, oh, you won.
Play. Oh, these are all, you should not put them in. These are all
158.
It says Bezue Gonta. That sounds also Libyan. Anyway, there's one more. Oh, we just did this. We just did this. Did somebody come for Sirin Abu?
Yes.
You did it already. Yeah? You just did.
She would. No, she would.
What number is it?
Give the number.
What number do you have?
I don't have her ticket with me.
I have 265 here. You should have her ticket, really. But what do you have? Do you have one for him?
I have the 263.
Oh,
Previous one.
okay, then we can get that. Another one is, I don't know what that is. The number is 64. Anybody have 64? I don't know what this is. Unheli. Oh, very good. Get something for them. You know, there's lots of young people's things you do, like makeup things. I usually am putting them back in because it's so many of the same. Oh my God, this is so tiring. I'm supposed to be very joyful. Oh, Ando! Come and do something for yourself. There's nothing for a man. Left. Mr. Kalsa. Oh my God. Tina. It's Rawinda's husband. Come and get something. And then, Karen. Karen, for you. Hazel's sister. Karen Putnam. Let Karen come. There's lots of nice makeup. Can you hurry up? No. Just take this. Exactly. Martin, come down. Number 7 to 9. Did you see inside? Okay. This one is Ella Ijaz, 707. 707 Ella Ijaz. It's not happening. Next one is 7471 Paynan. Does anybody know Paynan? Anybody have to keep something for him? Huh? Oh, very good. Can you choose something for Ayn? Ayn Raymond. Yeah. Felix Reka. Who wants to choose for Felix? It's for a child, this one, not child, but young person. Okay, next one. Felix, can you choose between this? Next one is Hannah David. What does that mean? David Hannah. Okay, David Hannah. Okay. Music. For David Hannah, I don't know. Keshim Barra, this is a woman. Here you go. Okay, let's give you where's the tissue? Okay, that's it. Just get whatever there is and go, please. Okay. I'm going to call 3 numbers. Come and get whatever you want. There's 3 things there. William Fisher. Alexander Fortune. Where is Mr. Fortune? Come on.
Don't choose the William Fisher.
Alicia Park. Oh! Okay, look, there is not very much, but there's this thing for skincare. Okay, and there is this for makeup. The soap okay, I think that's it. That's it. Anybody who feels they left out,
Come back next week.
anybody who feels like having a present, please come and get it. No, I'm serious. This is very nice. Handmade.